by the identity of 100, I times it with the 15%, then that calculation should give you the amount of 1,365 Rand. And if I give you this amount and I want you to immediately jump and do the calculation of the inclusive VAT amount, the amount that you are going to, or the way that you are going, you always start with the amount given to you. In this case, it is 1,365. I know that is the VAT amount, so the percentage identity will be 15. I always divided it by the known amounts percentage identity, and I times it with 115%, because that is the percentage identity of the amount that I want to calculate now. And if I do that, it means that the final amount for number 2 will be 10,465. 10,465. Grade 10s, you need to go and do these calculations. Otherwise, it is just a mess of amounts on a board. Then, if we look at the next example, in this case, I've been provided with the exclusive VAT amount. I can immediately copy that amount back to the selling price column, because I know excluding VAT is the same amount as my selling price. And I can now take away any of these amounts. If you've applied that, you can test if this is correct by taking this, times it then, divided by 100, 135 divided by 100 times 300. The percentage markup for the selling price will be 300%, and it should give you that amount. So those two amounts are the same, but now I need to calculate the exclusive, the VAT amount, and the inclusive amount. In this case, for the VAT amount, I can, let's say we start first with the inclusive amount. I start with the given amount, which is the exclusive amount. I divide it by the percentage of that exclusive amount, 100. I want to calculate the inclusive amount, therefore I will times it with 115. And if I've done that, it gives me the amount of 465 Rand and 75 cents. So this becomes 465 Rand 75 cents. That is my inclusive VAT amount. Now I calculate my VAT amount. I can subtract this one from that one, and it's an easy calculation. Or I can apply my formula. I take my known or given amount, which is 405. I divide it by its percentage identity, which is 100. I times it with the 15 percentage value of the VAT amount. If I do that, it gives me the 60 Rand 75 cents that I can immediately see there. If I take 465 and I minus that, that is what's left. But there are so many different ways of doing these calculations. The last one is quite important, because the only value that you have available right now is the inclusive amount that is equal to the percentage value of 115. So if I want to calculate the exclusive amount, I start with the given amount that they've given me, 23,460 rand divided by 115 times 100, and that will be the calculation to provide you with the exclusive amount, and in this case that will be 20,400 rand. I'm going to follow the same process if I want to calculate the VAT amount. I'm starting with the amount given to me, 23,460. I will divide that with its percentage identity, which is still the 115. This time I'm going to times it with 15 because I want to calculate the VAT amount, and if I do that, the VAT amount will be 3060. It will be 3060. And what did we say? We know right from the beginning the exclusive VAT amount is exactly the same amount as the selling price. However, the percentage value of selling price in this case will be 133,333, but the VAT percentage value will be 100. So I start again in my calculation with the original amount they gave me of 23,460 divided by its percentage value, 115, times by the exclusive amount, of 100, and that will be also equal to the selling price of 20,400. You should also be able to check if this amount is correct if you do the markup calculation from this over to that. The answer you will get there will be 20,399,98 something. But that doesn't matter. You can then round that off to your 20,400 rand. Great tens, I hope this is helping. Take the clean format that I posted on the WhatsApp group and try and do this. Also try to see if you can figure out how to do this calculation. That is a different set of information than the VAT set, but it works on the same principle, but the percentage values differs very much. I need you to see how the percentage values differs and how it changes here every time when we deal with a different markup. So please play around with these things, draw your own lines and enter your own figures. You can email or WhatsApp me some of those figures if you want me to mark it and see if you're correct. Best of luck. I hope you can do that. By next week, Monday, I'll give you a few days to work through this and to get this. We need to do salaries journals. So it will be in your interest over the weekend to take the time to start reading in your textbook. the background about a salaries and a wages journal. We'll talk about that next time. Have a good day. Goodbye, grade 10.